listening to Frank. Starting right now. Here's your host, Alfredo Leon.
Nangela, and yeah, we're back with another video as the Wood Brothers Racing, which is the oldest active team in NASCAR and one of the winningest teams in NASCAR history, announced today that Matt DiBenedetto will join the team to drive the iconic number 21 Ford Mustang starting in 2020. He replaces Paul Menard, who will retire at the end of the season. Benedetto, who's in his 5th Cup season, has been one of the most productive drivers in the last couple of months. He has earned 6 top 10 finishes over the last 10 races, including 3 top 5s as well. DiBenedetto has led 143 laps this year, including at the Daytona 500, and a race-high 93 laps en route to a runner-up finish at the Bristol Night Race in August. He also wasn't sure if he landed in a competitive ride after being let go by Family Racing at the end of the year. Will be. He now has a job with one of the oldest teams in NASCAR and one that has an alliance with powerhouse Team Penske. I am so excited about this opportunity to race for one of the most successful teams in NASCAR history beginning in 2020, said DiBenedetto. The number 21 Ford is one of the most accomplished and iconic cars in our sport, and it will be an honor to join Wood Brothers Racing and help carry on the team's tradition of success in NASCAR. I want to thank Eddie and Len Wood, Kim Woodhall, Menards, Edsel Ford, and Ford Motor Company for this opportunity. The Wood Brothers will look to add to its winning legacy of 99 all-time Cup Series wins, with Matty D behind the wheel of the 21 Ford in 2020. We want to thank Paul Menard for his dedication to the team over the last 2 seasons. We're looking forward to a strong finish in 2019, and we wish him nothing but the best for the future, said team president and co-owner Eddie Wood. All of us at Wood Brothers Racing are excited to welcome Matt DiBenedetto to the team beginning next season. Matt has shown a lot of promise on track, and everyone has seen it in his results this season, especially over the past several months. We want to continue to build on that success together as we gear up for 2020 and the future of Wood Brothers Racing. Menard has driven for the Wood Brothers for 2 seasons, but has been in the Cup Series for 16 years. Today, Tuesday, he stated a reason to spend more time with his wife and 2 young children and stepping away from NASCAR's grueling 38 schedule. This was a bit of surprise on both ends. I did not expect Paul Menard to announce his retirement, nor Matt DiBenedetto to join the Wood Brothers out of all teams. I mean, he did want to be in a competitive ride, as he stated before. He said after the memorable interview after Bristol when he finished 2nd that he was not done yet and he'll be back. And the thing is, that was paraphrasing, but the thing is now, I heard a lot of stuff, like especially from YouTuber Eric Estep, specifically saying like his prediction video I saw. He said that DiBenedetto will most likely be in the Xfinity Series driving the 18 car for Joe Gibbs Racing and being one of the favorites for the championship. But nobody expected him to be with the Wood Brothers. He essentially leaves Toyota and is back with driving a Ford. He drove Ford for Go Fast Racing a couple years before he decided to bet on himself and left and joined Levi Family Racing. And as a result, the success he's had, now he'll join a team like the Wood Brothers. Sure, it may not be like the most powered team. Like it may not have been the team he exactly wanted, but they are aligned with Team Penske. Who knows? Maybe they'll work closer with each other to provide even better equipment. I mean, Paul Menard, he started in Indianapolis last Sunday. He started 2nd. Paul Menard on the front row. So if he can do that, I mean, he's had some good runs in top 15 or 20, so something like that. But Benedetto, he could definitely do better than that. I mean, he's driving essentially Team Penske equipment, so he got sort of what he wanted. I don't think anybody expected him to join the Wood Brothers out of all teams, but he got his ride, and I'm happy for DiBenedetto that he's in the Cup Series. After that performance at Bristol, I definitely became a big fan. I became a fan of his. I mean, what a story, what he's been through and everything like that. And now he's going to be joining one of the most historic teams in NASCAR history, in all motorsports, the Wood Brothers. And they've been around for so long. I mean, they've been in pretty much every Daytona 500 attempt, pretty much, like forever, I mean, seems like. And as a result, now he's joining one of the great teams, with alliance with Team Penske, so he's going to be joining some decent equipment. I don't know how much Team Penske will give him the stuff, but I'm glad that he stayed in the Cup Series. I did not want him to go down to the Xfinity Series. There's no reason why for a driver to go back down if they don't have to. I mean, he's so talented. He deserves a cup ride, and he got it. And I did not expect him to leave Toyota, but he did. So he's back behind the wheel of a Ford, and good for him. But Paul Menard, though, I did not expect him to announce his retirement. I mean, he hasn't had the most spectacular career. I mean, he did win the 2011 Brickyard 400. That was a emotional win for him and his family, especially how much he and his dad grew up watching Indianapolis 500, went to race as a kid and everything like that. And he did have a little bit of success in Xfinity Series, winning a couple races, but overall, he didn't really have that great of a career and wasn't that spectacular. And I mean, I guess I'm not too surprised, but maybe I am a little bit at the same time that he decided to retire. But that opened the door for DiBenedetto. I did not want to see him join a team like Go Fast again or Front Row Motorsports. I mean, he deserves a better ride than that, and he got it. I mean, it may not have been the best ride available, but that's all he had to store for, unless he wanted to go back to Xfinity Series. But it made no sense for him to go back down. It just didn't. He was better off staying in the Cup Series, having a better chance of winning. Look how he ran. Look how he's run lately. He does not deserve to go down. He deserves to stay. So good for him that he got a ride. But for Menard, though, I mean, he's not really done much in his career. Like I said, I mean, the reason why he's had all these rides is because of his company, like his father's company. He owns his father, John Menard, owns Menards, which is I think a hardware store it's in the Midwest. So, and thing is though, maybe he'll be more involved with that if he spends more time with his family, like he said. Maybe he'll take over the company one day from his father. Who knows? But he's mostly gotten rides because of his family-owned sponsor, the Menards. So he's not really earned a lot of rides. No disrespect. I'm not trying to disrespect him or anything. I'm just saying. But the thing is, though, he hasn't really earned any rides that he's gotten, and all of it's just been paid by his sponsor. That's the thing nowadays in NASCAR. It's mostly just been sponsored drivers. I mean, drivers are only getting rides nowadays because of a sponsor, which is this is kind of how it should not be. I mean, drivers got to earn it. DiBenedetto, he's earned his rides. Most of these drivers just get paid to get in the ride. Menard, unfortunately, has been one of those guys. He has not had a lot of success, but mostly what he's done is just because of his sponsor, he's gotten a ride. But other than that, he hasn't really done much. So, but kudos to DiBenedetto. What a run he's had, and deserving of a Cup ride and to stay in the Cup Series. So good for him, and congratulations. He's got a nice ride, and hopefully he can definitely take advantage of it. Maybe start winning races, and you can put that Wood Brothers machine up front. I don't remember even when was the last time they were really competitive. I mean, the last time they won a race was with I think it was Ryan Blaney at Pocono in 2016 when he drove for the Wood Brothers then. And they haven't had much success contending for championships, though. I mean, when was the last time they were really a threat to win every week? Maybe Ricky Rudd? I'm not sure. So I think DiBenedetto is going to definitely be a big upgrade over Paul Menard. Oh, he is, definitely. He's got way more talent and upside than Menard ever had or ever will. So sky's the limit for DiBenedetto. So good for him to get this ride, and congratulations for him and for him to get this opportunity, because he deserves it, because he deserved a Cup ride. He did not deserve to stay in the series, like I said, so good for him. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like. If you are brand new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.